The signing or not signing of that form, there's the whole legal framework on which this scandal is built, isn't it?
Well, it's part of it, definitely. I mean, the form essentially says that you agree that you haven't taken documents that should be in the public record and that you are certifying that all of the documents have been turned over to somebody in some way. If she did sign it, then she perjured herself, and if she didn't sign it, then why not? And so it's either way, it's a problem. That said, there are other questions about this. Number one is the security of that server. We've talked about that. Why it was that she used that exclusively, as opposed to the regulations that were in place in the Obama administration, that you had to have at least have a .gov email address.
I was watching Special Report last night, and the panel, which is, I think, everybody's favorite part, if I may say so, Brad, everybody's favorite part of the show, they were hammering Hillary. All three members of the panel were really hammering Hillary. It sounded like a warning shot across the bows to Democrats that, you know, this candidacy, it's got some problems here.
Well, you talk to Democrats, and privately, maybe not publicly, but privately, they will tell you there is real concern. Not so much about the email scandal per se, right, but much more about the Clinton Foundation funding and foreign governments funding the Clinton Foundation while Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State. So I think there are alarm bells in the Democratic Party that are going off, and it's not just the panel or anybody else who are causing them.
Do you think we've got scandal fatigue, or is that fast approaching, or Hillary fatigue fast approaching?
Well, clearly if you look at polls, people are frustrated about having to deal with the scandal du jour and want Washington to work. So for all of Hillary Clinton's pitch that she would be this different face, it's not something that's sticking, at least not yet. It all comes down to a matter of trust. And you know, whether this churns up those feelings of the Clinton investigations of old, we'll see. It could potentially be a problem for her.